2020, by all accounts, was a very, very challenging year. It tested our resolve, it tested our flexibility, and it really threw our lives into a bit of a whirlwind. But Port staff, we stepped up. We stepped up for the city, and we stepped up for our organization. And we stepped up in really big ways. And this award ceremony really honors many, many people who went well above and beyond the call of duty. We have a lot of talent at our port.
On May 23rd, the port unfortunately experienced a fire at our Pier 45 facility. We had over 20 tenants inside of that facility, most of which were fish gear storage tenants. Our work is really mission critical to our fishers and our fish processors. There were a cross-divisional core of people conducting the salvage of all the remaining goods on site. That has been a significant component of the work this year.
Over the last 100 years or so, there have been several companies that stored oil in this area. One day at low tide, one of our wharfingers was looking at the shoreline and noticed that this was actually seeping from the shoreline. Then we realized that there were several more spots where it was seeping out. Now we have about 800 feet of shoreline in this containment. Containing the leak has been a huge team effort. We have seen the amount of seep diminish. We wish we didn't have this problem, but we all feel proud of how it's been going.
After the shutdown in March, we provided 3.5 acres to develop a shelter-in-place site. There's a number of people who are unhoused in the District 10 area, so they prioritized 120 travel trailers for those people. It provides hope to that community that the city is doing something for them.
Last March, we had about 150 administrative staff suddenly start working from home. And my IT staff did an absolutely phenomenal job in making sure that staff had the resources that they needed in order to be able to continue to do their jobs from home. In June, the Finance and Administration Division totally revised the port's budget to reflect the reduction of our operating revenue by about half. That was a significant accomplishment and a major milestone for us.
Me and my staff, we had to come up with a way to still provide a service for tenants, still operating in that way, but doing it a lot of times from home. And also we were still able to perform maintenance. We were still able to keep everything functioning the best we could during this pandemic.
Being on the construction side of things, everything is done in person. All of that had to change. The overall projects that were completed in 2020, I think, have had a great positive impact for the surrounding community, especially the community surrounding the Crane Cove Park area.
My job was primarily focused on some of the big milestones that we were facing at the Mission Rock project and working to get the permits issued with port staff and other city staff to allow construction to start. Fortunately, we were successful and the project did break ground last month in December. Mission Rock will be kind of the last piece of Mission Bay to be built, a place for workers and families and residents to live, including new parks, new open spaces, new retail that is very visitor friendly and will serve the region and the city.
2020 really required us to be creative and to think outside of the box. It really required us all to trust one another and that we were all going to figure it out. And I'm really proud of the fact that we did.
Congratulations to each and every one of you for such accomplishments in what was a very, very hard year of 2020. We don't know what 2021 will hold. Already, it's been challenging and opportunities are coming to the forefront. With the vaccine now in distribution and more coming, I do suspect we will be together in person again this year, and I cannot wait for that. And I can't wait to see what we all accomplish together and what we can celebrate in 2022. Congratulations, team.